Yeah, my peeps, welcome to the Yardman Second Chance channel. I don't know, we big up Father God. Don't know we do it over here, so Father God all the time, not 24/7 for life, health and strength. Well, big up all my subscribers. Saying, keep on subscribing to the channel, tell a friend tell a friend. Saying, and don't skip the ads. Give us support for the ads. Saying, well, tonight we're going to feature Tivoli Gardens. We're going to the history of Tivoli Gardens. Saying, so sit back and relax. We're going to tell you about Tivoli Gardens. No people don't know the history. So yeah, man, I'm going to bring you back to school tonight. Saying, to sit back and relax. Or maybe get yourself some pen and paper and take some notes. Right, let's go.
Tivoli Gardens is a neighborhood in Kingston, Jamaica, developed as a renewal project between 1963 and 1965. The neighborhood continued to suffer from poverty. By the late 20th century, it had become a center of drug trafficking activities and social unrest. Repeated confrontations took place between law enforcement and gunmen in the neighborhood in 1997, 2001, 2005, 2008, and 2010. Tivoli Gardens was developed in West Kingston, Jamaica between 1963 and 1965 by demolishing and redeveloping the area of the Rastafarian settlement called Back-O-Wall. We call it Back-O-Wall. The area was notorious in the 1950s as the worst slum in the Caribbean, where 3 communal standpipes and 2 public bathrooms served a population of well over 5,000 people. Because its people were poor and lacked political power, West Kingston had been the site for many institutional and undesirable projects, some of which were hazardous and the environment. According to Desmond Mackenzie, a senator from West Kingston, the area contained the largest dump and bumper all on lands where St. Andrew Technical High School is now situated. The largest sewage treatment plant, the largest public cemetery in the English-speaking Caribbean, which is called the Maypen Cemetery. The morgue at that time, the 2 largest maternity and public hospitals in the English-speaking Caribbean, the Victorian Jubilee and Kingston Public Hospitals. The Blood Bank, the largest market in the English-speaking Caribbean, which is called the Coronation Market, and also 99% of all the markets within the corporate area. He continued, it is also the site of 1/3 of all the funeral parlors in the corporate area. The oil refinery is situated in West Kingston. The Jamaica Railway Corporation is situated in West Kingston. The JOS bus depot at that time, it is today the site of the largest power plant, Hunts Bay. Edward Siaga entered the community in 1961. From the beginning, he encouraged youth to get training and education. He was elected to the office representing the Jamaica Labour Party and was appointed as Minister of Development. He did not lose an election before his retirement in 2005. He facilitated redevelopment of the area as Tivoli Gardens. Phase 1 of Tivoli Gardens followed the 1963 removal of 932 families comprising 3,658 people who lived in the Foreshore Road area. From February to July 1966, 2,000 people in Back-O-Wall were removed to build Phase 2 and Phase 3 of Tivoli Gardens. In the process, some observers said that many supporters of the People National Party were displaced by those supporting the JLP. Mackenzie noted that people had to be able to buy some of the new houses. The new development was named after a theatre, which was later renamed as the Queen's Theatre. It was considered a model of community development, especially after the construction of a large community center in the 1980s, which held such activities as a training center for a range of skills, a sports field, a library, a base for the Tivoli Steel Band, and other facilities. Siaga also ensured that some schools were constructed in the area. Owing to problems with persistent poverty and the development of wide-scale international drug trafficking, particularly between Jamaica and the US, Tivoli Garden at the turn of the 21st century became the scene of repeated confrontations between gunmen and security force in the 1997, 2001, 2005, and 2008, and during the 2010 Kingston unrest. The latter was associated with the manhunt for Christopher Coke, a drug crime boss of the Shower Posse, who lived in Tivoli Gardens. After his captured, he was extradited to the US in 2010 on drug charges. Anthropologist Deborah Thomas described Tivoli Gardens as an example of a garrison community defined as a territorial, rooted, homogeneous voting communities in which political support is exchanged for contracts and other social welfare benefits, with the vote benefits nexus mediated through the relationship between a politician and a local don.
Yeah, my peeps. So you say Tivoli was a well-organized and developed community and area, you know. Tivoli is supposed to be like downtown Miami with some nice high-rise and thing. To all the places that boom up them time there. And the line have right around to the seafront there so. Some nice high-rise supposed to down there so and thing to all the country that go on, all the country is set. Down at Tivoli, right? So them have everything. Them have a training school for the youth them. As me do a vlog before this, I talk about up at Trenchtown, build a trade center in the area. But all of the youth them can't stray out of them area to go at art. Edward Siaga did have the idea like that and make it community trade center in the area. Because them have a community trade center in a Tivoli Garden. And when the man Siaga dropping at the place first, as I hear the documentary, the man say encourage all of the youth them get a skill and then put the trade center right there so in the area. That means no man have his stray. And then he make the art with all of the youth them in Jamaica can go free. Seeing the youth them take up badness and violence and destroy the place. It was a beautiful place, name Tivoli Gardens. It's like a garden down there when you go there. You know, garden of beautiful flowers and roses. And everything nice. Them have their own studio. Everything down there. The place was so nice. Do this whole it out for the last. I mean, I tell you, it is really nice. Can remember going to Pasa. Right there on the street till 8 o'clock. No man can take nothing out of your car, nothing. The place so nice and flourishing in the garden. Saying, so it's not like really a bad place. Because when you live in there, it's like nothing there. You're alright. But the upliftment of the place just stop. Through the violence take. Because the place is supposed to be big and nice, you know. All over there, I'm talking some big, nice tall buildings supposed to be there. If the man them not follow the vision of where Siaga come there with. Saying the place would have be like that because every youth would have a skill and a trade. Now every youth have a gun. Instead of them go hold a skill, them go hold a gun. And that mash up the place, brother. Because gonna go and make you dead or you end up in prison. Because you now use the gun for the right purpose. For the politician and go in that place and link with the damn them, it done. Even though the damn them not hold it still, you know. But things get out of hand and the place mash up. What's like how the Dan gone to prison and them thing there. Every man had them own a Dan right now. And the place just run down. Would I like see the place come back up, man, and build up back Jamaica? And we're going to touch upon some community and tell on the history of them place that them come about. As you say, Tivoli was a great back a wall. Over 5,000 people live on everything and rare. And if you build it up, you have to demolish everything. And build up back the place. Move the people them, put them somewhere secure and work it for a 2 year or so and bring them in forward. Same thing just like Craigtown and the whole of them places, Jonestown, them places want demolish, flatten down. Move where the people them, put them at some secure place. And flatten down the place and build up some nice high rise. That the government for do. Yeah, man, second chance of going to some idea. So if you want to watch the video and like it and reach so far, give me a thumbs up and give me some comment. Yeah, man, second chance. And we out. Peace.